Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Salesforce real-time scenarios. We are discussing about the LWC-OTT Subscription Mini Project. So in the previous video, we discussed about to the how to develop to the frames for the payment detail page. So here we are given by the 40% ratio and this for the 60% ratio we are given to the for the frame. So let's see the how we are going to develop to the next step by step to the here. Now we are going to develop by the this screen. So initially we have to display by the select card, either credit card or debit card. And here we have to display by some payment details. Let's see how we are going to develop by this space in this video. So first we can concentration on to the displayed by the radio buttons. So how we are going to display the buttons? So we have to the come to the here, come to the JS. So radio buttons, right? We have to display by the radio button groups. That's why here we have to take it by the one option. So that is the cards or something different. If we want what we are going to take, that is. So here usually we are taking the options, right? So take it by the options equals to. So here, what is the label we want to display? That is the label here we are giving to here. So credit card. And here we have to give it by the value. Once we are selecting the background, it is holding now. So that purpose we are. So both will be the same. We are given to the credit card. And next is the here label. Debit card, comma, value equals to debit card. So now we created by the options. Now how we are going to display by these options into the in the HTML. If you want to more for the like Google Pay, GPay or any other things also, if you want, we can give it by the net banking direct also, we can give more options. But now here we are giving only for the two options for the credit card or debit card. Now this is the we have to display by the in the frame one, right? So instead of this, we are going to write it by the lightning radio button groups. We are going to display by the radio buttons, right? That's why here we have to give it by the here. So label, we are going to give it by the select card. Radio button we are closing in between. We are going to write it by the some options. Which options we want to display, right? So here options equals to already we define the property options. This is right. We are giving to the this one here options. And next is the here. So we are going to select the any value, right? That is we need to hold it, right? Value equals to selected card. Selected card. What is the card we are selecting now? That is. So how to handle that is which one is selected on change functionality. When it is the selecting, we need to hold it now. So that's why here handle select card. This is the our method name. Once it is the selecting, automatically called by the this one. Okay. So these are all the these are all the options. Okay. So let's take to the this one into the JS. So how we are going to handle to this? Once it is selected, we need to hold it now. So that purpose here handle selected card event. So here selected value we need to hold it now. That's why here we are taking the selected card, right? This one. So let's come to the here. We have the defined by the property equals to event to dot target to dot. So here we can give it by the details selection options, right? Detail dot label or value. Okay, what you want, we can take it by the both are the same. If you want to value or label, we can get it. Okay. So value. So this dot. So save. Let's deploy up to here first. Let's see the here. It's deploying. Successfully deployed. Let's come to the here. At present showing the frame 1 only. Now I'm going to refresh by the page. See here, select card, credit card and debit card. Both will be this appear. So anyone we are selecting, we can able to select by the only any one only. Okay, so now come to the here. We can give it by the color change also some gray color here, better to the background color. Same will be the applied to the here also. Okay, let's then selecting the we have done for the implementation for the this part. Now here we are going to display by the plan details. So we can display by the plan details. So taking by the one table format, we can align to the exactly to that is. So table row. In this we have to display by the TD plan name. So here we have to display by the TD. So we can display by the plan name like this. What is the plan you are going to like standard or premium or that is we have to display by the plan name. So temporarily we are going to give it by the basic. Later we can give it by the dynamical which plan they are selected. So next is the here. We have to the plan type monthly or quarterly. That is right. They are selecting monthly. So dynamically we can change it later. At present we are given to the here. So amount next is the we are given to what is the amount we need to pay, right? That is the here amount something 399. We are giving save and deploy. Just we have taken by the one table. Why? Because means we can display by the like this format alignment. Let's come to the here. Refresh the page. See here, it is displaying a plan name, plan type, amount. Okay. So now here we want to display by the like font name is the bold. How we are going to display by the font name is the bold. Sorry. So here we can take it by in the CSS. Under the CSS, we need to update for the all the right. So here dot font bold. So here font weight, right? In generally we are using the font weight equals to the bold. Save this one we can apply to the all the headers like this. What is the here, right? So class equals to this one. Names. And one more thing also we have to observe. Here we have the this one is the underline plan details. Some gap is between these, right? We can give it by the here plan details. So how we are going to the plan details before the table, right? Before the table, we can give it by the here. So we can give it by the some breaks for the gap. So here we can take it by the plan underline purpose. We are taking by the U and division. Class equals to font bold. So now here we are going to display by the plan details. After this also we need to give it by this some space means between to the table and this one lines. Okay, let's deploy this. we are added by the plan details, and at the same time we are giving by the font bold as well. Okay, come to the here. Before refreshing the page, appear the like. Once we have to done by the refresh, let's see the how it is appear. See here, we have this some more gap, means we can remove this some space here. Okay, but here is the fine. So plan name, basic, plan type, monthly, and amount is the 300. These values we can give it by the dynamically later. Okay, we can remove the some space, double space if it is. Okay, save and deploy. Then next is the here we have to come by the frame 2. Frame 2, how we are going to develop. So like this, we are going to develop by the frame 2. What is the card number, monthly, yearly, and card on the name. Card on the name. Okay, so how we are going to take it by the these input values. Okay. So let's take to the here. Come to the in the JS. We have to take it by the here. What are the values we are going to display? Card on the name, card type. These are all the right card number. So these are all the payment information related, right? Payment information related. Here we are going to store. That's why I'm taking to the one object. Card details. This is the object notation. Okay. That's why here we are taking this format. So now in this, we are going to take it by the frame 2 now. In the frame 2, first we have to display by the card number. Okay. So here we have to take it by the input, lightning input label equals to card number. So value equals to here we are going to give it by the we are define the method right here. Object notation. This is the here we are going to give it value card details dot card number. We are going to store it by the like in this. Okay, next is the on change. We have to take it by the on change. Here we have to take it to the handle change. And we give it by the name equals to card number. When we are enter the, we are going to holding in that purpose. So similar way, we have to take it by the month. Lightning input label equals to month, value equals to card details dot month. Okay. On change, we are calling to the same method. Handle change. Next is the here. We have to take it by the name equals to So same step, we are going to give it by the YY. Let copy and paste quickly. So here name is the YY. And the last one is the pardon name. Name on card. Name on card. So handle change is the same. Name is the here. Name on card. So these are all we are taking. Okay. Let's deploy this. Let's see the preview first. At present appear like this. So refresh by the page. See here, card number, YY, name on the card, name on the card. So user can able to enter by the details, card number, name, YY here. But as for the requirement, you have to observe, we have to align to the side by side these two. So how we are going to do this side by side, these two, let's see. So come to the here, these two we need to display by the in the single line, right? So let's take to the here, div tag. In the div tag, we have the standard class equals to, we can wrap it by the this one, SLDS. So here grid, SLDS, we have to the wrap. So we are going to wrap to the these two the side by side. These two only, right? That's why we are these two, we can keep it as to the one div tag. Let's save and deploy. We are wrapping to these two. Let's it's deployed successfully. Let's come to the here. So here you have to observe it is coming by the side by side, but length is the very more, right? This is the length is more, right? So how we are going to decrease the input field length? Input field length, how we are going to give it? That is called the width. So come to the here in the CSS, we can take it by the one more class, that is the input width. So width we can give it here by the as of the our requirement. So how much we can 100 or like that or 75 or that is what is your one, we can give it some 50, we can give it first series 50 pixel. Let's save and deploy this one, and this one we can use it to the in the HTML. So here this is the class, right? Input fields. So here division class equals to input width. So save and deploy. Class, we have the deployed by the save and deployed by the class as well. Let's come to the here. We have refresh by the page. So we can div tag separate again taken. That's why it's come to the new line. So better to take the this one is the here. Save and deploy. So let's refresh by the page. See here, side by side, it is up here. If you want to increase by the size, we can increase by the size as well. Okay. So name on the card now here. So like this, we are going to develop by the screen, whatever the requirement. First initially we are developed by the select options, then plan details, then card information, we have the developed by the here. So then after what they are entered, they need to hold it, right? This information. This is already we are holding on change functionality, and this one we have to hold it, what they are enter the data. So that purpose already we defined to the one method here now on change here handle change. So let's come to the JS handle change event. So here we have to take it by the these are the information by automatically populating now. So here card details dot event dot target dot value. That is the by default it's coming by the all the information. So not for this common value, right? That's why it is the problem. Okay. So how we are going to identify this one? What is the they are entering to the data to the here? Let's take to the here constant. Yeah, this one. We are getting by the field name. Na, that field name we are going to give it by the here. This is the by default we can give it event dot target dot name. When we are taking the card name na here. So name is also if you want to give it by the same format. What we are giving the name here. If you give it by the same name, directly exactly storing by the that format only. So name on the card. These two only we have to change it. So exactly what is the name here automatically appear by like this card details dot name, card details dot yy, card details dot So this is the format we can write it by the in the JS. We are getting by the name. It is written to the card number yy value. So this of array means directly stored by the card details dot card details dot yy, card details dot card on name, card details dot card number. So dynamically automatically storing by the here. Dynamically automatically storing by the here. Okay, now we stored by the all the card information also here after the handle change. Okay, so here we are selected by the value for that what we are selected and what we are enter the values will be the appear to the here as well. Let's save and deploy. So it is successfully deployed. Okay, so now here we are stored by the all the details information, Then finally we have to commit it to the database. Now we have to save the all the information from the our LWC component main database. So how we are going to create the record into the database? How we are going to create the record into the database? Let's see the in the next video. Stay tuned for the next video. We can see the how to create the record without using the Apex class. Without using the Apex class, we can create the record from the JS only. Let's see how we are going to implement that is the in the next video. Stay tuned. Thank you.